Are you ready?
We're always ready.
Let's go.
I am Chef Jose Andres, and this is the Wine Game.
Bring it on.
Join me and my co-host, NBA legend Carmelo Anthony, and entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk.
Wow!
Plus, some very special guests.
At a show tonight on Broadway. Let's drink. Let's drink.
Going head-to-head in a series of 3 blind wine tasting challenges.
Mystery bottle.
If you listen, every wine is telling you something. Award-winning master sommelier andreaimmerrobinson picks the wines and tracks the gameplay from New York's JFK Delta One Lounge. 2021! The Wine Game is about friendship, having fun, and yeah, a little rivalry too. I got 100%!
I'm in trouble.
Today, we welcome television personality Maria Menounos and comedian Robyn Schall. Sit back, pour yourself a glass, and let's play. So, welcome everyone to the Wine Game.
Yay!
We have 2 great guests, Robyn Schall, Maria Menounos. Welcome.
Thank
Say
you
it
for
right,
having
Jose.
us.
Maria.
Maria. I love you, Maria. It's so good to see you
Now,
again.
see you.
Robyn.
Robyn.
More nasal, please.
We allow every accent in this show.
Okay.
Maria, what is your journey with wine? What is your relationship with the vino?
Grew up a poor Greek girl. We made our own wine in the basement. Feet in the grapes, total Greeks.
Amazing.
You know, wine is my kind of go-to.
Robyn, where are you at with your wine journey these days?
Okay, well, I went to UConn for college, so
Okay.
I drank all the finest boxed wine. So now, fast forward years after college,
Yes.
I've been a stand-up comedian for years. Pandemic hits. I find my goals list that I wrote in 2020. I think this list is so funny. I make a TikTok while pouring a huge glass of wine. Video goes super viral. My whole career changes.
Did you say that wine and social media changed your career?
Yes.
Yeah, big time.
I feel like you're my sister.
I love you.
I love that. All right.
Okay, so we announce the game?
Yes.
Good idea,
Let's
Chef.
do it.
Are we ready for this?
Ready.
Oh my God! The odd one out.
Odd Wine Out is all about spotting the subtle nuances that set wines apart. For today's game, each player has been served 3 glasses of wine made from the famous Cabernet Sauvignon grape. 2 come from vineyards in America, and 1 is from France. If they can determine which glass is the French wine, they'll earn 5 points.
Let's get into it.
Guys, so I have a question. I went to a vineyard last week and asked the guy, I was like, can you show me how is the proper way to taste?
Yes.
And he said, it's all bull. Just drink it and then you'll know if it's good or not. Do you agree?
I agree.
I think people need to be able to enjoy wine, and if you overcomplicate it, it's a problem. But obviously, if you swirl wine, you're letting oxygen hit it, you're able to taste more of it, especially in this setting. It depends on how serious you are about it.
Swirling is there to aerate the wine, and ideally you have a nice glass to give it plenty of swirling action, because if you aerate the wine, you bring out all the complexity and the nuances, and in a blind tasting game, that's exactly what you need to get the answer right.
So one of these is the French one, right?
Which one? Yes. Which one is the French one?
Here is the only place in the world that you can see the professor. They call him the octopus of wine.
Okay.
He will always taste with the 2 hands.
No way.
It's unbelievable.
Let's go a little bit into the wines. Let's do A.
This smells luxe.
Okay.
This tastes luxe.
Okay.
It tastes European.
Maria is making an interesting assumption about Glass A. She describes it as a luxury wine, which she equates with European wines. The odd wine out in this game is French. So based on her preconceived notion, looks like she's leaning toward glass A.
I feel like for the first time, I know like the actual wine. I believe one of the wines on our table is Chateau Lynch-Bage Bordeaux. There's a very famous wine that I've had 100 times, and I think one of them is that wine.
Wow! Not only is he claiming to know which glass holds the French wine, he believes he knows exactly which wine is in that glass. If he's right, this would be an unprecedented moment in the wine game history.
You got it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Listen, I'm second guessing myself, but I'm going with my first instinct.
Go with the first gut. Did you write your answer down?
Oh, we have to
We
write
have
it
to
down?
write it down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, are we ready? Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody?
No, I feel confident.
My odd wine out
The
is
professor?
B.
B.
I'm screwed.
Me too.
Maria, what do you got? A. Robin.
A.
B.
Stay confident.
She gave up. She gave up already.
The room is officially split. Maria and Robin have locked in A as the odd wine out, while the fellas seem very confident with their pick of B. Remember, the odd wine out is the French Cabernet-based wine. Let's start the reveal with wine C.
People, 2022 Matheson Napa Valley
See, it was delicious.
Cabernet Sauvignon. So now is the big one.
Oh,
You're
wait,
the
this
guest.
is intense.
I feel like I'm in a
open.
pageant.
You want us to open A or B?
Show us
okay?
that.
Don't waste
We
time.
go with A. Are you ready for this?
Je m'appelle Maria.
Jordan Cabernet,
was a good
Alexander
round.
Valley, Sonoma, USA 2020.
Bottle A was the second American wine on the table, which means the guys were right, and the odd wine out, the French Cabernet, is bottle B. The question now is, was Gary's spontaneous identification of the wine as a Chateau Lynch-Bage from Pauillac in Bordeaux also correct? Chef, let's reveal wine B.
This
It's
is
a Lynch-Bage.
Lynch-Bage Pauillac Bordeaux 2020.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
So after one round of play, Gary, Jose, and Mello are on the board with 5 points each, while Maria and Robin remain scoreless as we head into round 2.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Around the world.
Some of us have been around the world.
In Around the World, players taste 3 glasses of the same grape variety, each from a different corner of the globe, and then try to distinguish which glass came from which country. For today's game, each player has 3 different Pinot Noirs. One is from New Zealand, one is from South Africa, and one is from France. Each correct matchup is worth 3 points for a maximum total of 9 points for the round. The table is set, so let's take a little trip around the world.
Rob, anything stand out for you in these wines?
Yeah, they're all red.
Yes. Yes, they are.
That's why they brought me in
So
today.
thank you. This is so amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
This one, if you smell this, you know what I smell?
Plums.
Poop.
Wait, no,
Well, by
it's
the way,
okay, 'cause
earthy.
That's-
Is that what that is?
That's
Poop
earthy.
is
I was gonna
earthy?
say
Yes.
New Zealand for A.
Why? Why?
Why is it A, New Zealand to you?
Okay, first off, there's an earthy taste to it, and New Zealand is all earth.
Yeah.
Like there's dirt in it.
Mineral.
Well, their palates are kind of right on because actually earthy is a classic descriptor for the Pinot Noir grape and much beloved. But when it comes to the different styles, New Zealand typically is the least earthy of the Pinot Noirs.
What would you pair this wine with?
Okay, that's another thing I don't understand.
Yeah, how do you decide what should go with what?
You go to a restaurant, they're like, oh, that's not gonna pair well. I'm like, I want my potato skins. I don't care which wine I'm gonna have my potato skins.
People, when they order steak,
Yes.
will always get red wine instead of white. Why?
Because the steak's juices and fats will overpower the white wine, whereas the red wine accentuates both the meat and the wine itself.
This is very educational, this
Right?
show.
Fun, right? Are you gonna watch?
No.
Okay.
So, Maria, the podcast you've been doing, talking about health. You had a big fight against a brain tumor.
Yeah,
And here you are.
I am.
And you look amazing with this smile, astonishing.
Thank you.
And going through a brain tumor is no easy thing.
My mom and I were both diagnosed with brain tumors within a few months of each other. And it's not hereditary, so it was like lightning striking twice, the top researcher in the world said. It was just a very unique thing. So my mom got stage 4 brain cancer. Mine was benign. We both had brain surgery from the same doctor in the same hospital. So I took my entertainment show and was like, I need to start interviewing doctors and healers. I gotta find the answers to keep my mom alive. The show was born, it's called Heal Squad, and it was born from that. You actually were on it, and you were helping me a lot behind the scenes, and I'm so grateful. But it was born from need to help my mom, then myself, but then anybody who was on a health journey as well. I just always like to say God loves me, and I'm here, and I'm thriving, and I'm grateful. And so, Yamas.
Yeah.
Llamas.
Yamas to that.
Yamas!
To you.
And Yamas is to our
you.
health.
To our health is right.
And
Chef.
thank God vino is good for our health, right?
Indeed. Here we go. Why don't we all go? I'll go around the horn. Robyn, what did you think the South African wine was?
I think South African
first one.
was B.
Okay, and what do you think the French wine was?
French is C,
Wow.
And New Zealand?
is A.
Wow.
I'm South Africa, C.
Okay,
New Zealand, B. France, A.
Mello?
I went South Africa C,
Yeah, I'm gonna
France
win.
A,
Yes, I'm gonna
New
win!
Zealand B.
So you both are Cavs.
Yeah, we can.
Chef?
South Africa B,
That's what you
France C, New Zealand A.
I am South Africa A, France C, and New Zealand B.
Oh,
wine
this is
out.
gonna be good.
Okay, the players have locked in their answers. Looks like Gary's flying solo, while Mello and Maria and Jose and Robyn have paired off for this journey around the world. Time to see who matched up the right wines with the right countries.
No, go to B first, because
Okay, yes, B was
a lot
New
of us
Zealand.
had B
Yes.
go.
for New Zealand.
Let's go to B.
Mello, Gary, and Maria
Yes.
had B for New Zealand.
Yes.
And we have B, South Africa.
And we had B South Africa.
All right,
Yes.
let's see.
Will this be B New Zealand or B South Africa?
Come on.
B New Zealand!
Ah, yes!
So this is New Zealand 2024 Felton Road, Cornish Point Pinot Noir.
Let's do C.
We do C.
Here we go, Chef.
What is that?
South Africa. 2022 Moya Meeker Pinot Noir Elgin Western Cape.
Judging by Maria's reaction, she already knows that with the reveal of South Africa as wine C, that means wine A is the French Pinot Noir.
2023 Berthaud Gerbet Fixin Pinot Noir Burgundy.
And that means she and Carmelo have swept the challenge.
Wow.
I love winning.
Coming out of round 2, it's Mello in the lead with 14 points. Maria in second place with 9 points. Gary in third with 8. Chef Jose's next with 5 points, and Robyn remains scoreless. Let's see how the competition shakes out in our third and final round.
Last game. Tainted Love.
Tainted Love.
In Tainted Love, each player is served 3 glasses of the same wine. But appearances can be deceiving. One has been sweetened with sugar, one has been spiced with clove, and one has been left perfectly pure as bottled. The challenge is to taste all 3 and identify which is which. Each correct answer earns 3 points for a possible total of 9 points in this final round.
It's simple. I mean, one wine is perfect, and the other 2, they've been a spike.
That's Spike.
Is this a thing that you put sugar or spices in wine?
In the old days,
Yeah.
going back to Rome, going back to the Greeks of the land of Maria, thousands of years ago, they will add the spices, they will add honey, and this is fascinating about how wine is all around the world.
What else is going on in your guys' world?
Well, I'm constantly touring. I go on and off with my stand-up, and I have a podcast called Shall We Talk? But I have a question. Comparing stand-up with sports,
Yeah.
like, I know what it's like to be heckled by an entire room. Have you ever had, like, a stadium boo?
It's the worst you ever feel.
I am the #1 heckler.
So
Which
that is
city were the
difference.
home hecklers worst? Like what city?
Home heckler? New York. On the road, you have hecklers, like
Yeah.
away arenas.
Yeah.
You expect that. But when your home fans boo you,
Oh, yeah.
that's a different.
That's like my mom coming to my shows and be like, you suck. Mom, sit down.
We're looking for a sweet and spicy version, and then we're looking for the actual wine. Ladies, let's lock in.
Oh, you finished?
We going ladies first?
Always.
Ladies first.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we go sugar, spice, clean.
A is spice, B is sugar, C is clean.
Okay?
I felt A was sugar, B was spice, and C was clean.
I am CAB. Yes.
Ooh. Sugar was C, spice was B,
Okay.
clean was A.
Sugar was C, spice was A, and clean was B.
Okay, the answers are now locked in. Mello is in the lead, but Gary, Jose, and Maria are all still in a position to snatch victory from the NBA legend. Robyn, on the other hand, is out of the running for the title and may just get heckled by her mom when she sees this.
We go with B.
That's C you holding.
We go with B.
Mello's trying to make me feel good. I love it.
Are we ready?
Yes.
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 Clean. Fermin de Saint-Césaire, Loire, France.
Oh, the bushwhackers here.
Oh!
I'm dead.
We have hope. We have hope.
Chef Jose and Gary keep hope alive as the only ones to nail Glass B as the untainted wine, which puts Mello's lead in jeopardy.
We won last round together. I thought this was going to be my spice
now
at
we go
least.
A.
My 1
Hey,
points
I
on the
didn't know.
board.
I didn't. Clean was. What is A?
Spice.
Spice 2024. I got one. Oh, it's the same one.
Robyn finally got on the board. But the big news is that with the reveal of wine A as the spiced wine, that makes C the glass that was tainted with sugar.
Oh, sugar.
And that means Gary and Chef could not be fooled as they post perfect scores in Tainted Love.
Clean sweep.
C-A-B.
Gary and Carmelo tie for the top spot at 17 points. Chef Jose's strong finish earns him second place with 14 points. Maria ends up in third with 9 points, and Robyn narrowly avoids a shutout to finish the game with 3 points.
I want to say thank you guys, man. This was
Thank you,
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Maria, what do you say, Maria?
Yama!
Cheers, cheers.
God bless.
Thanks for a great game, everyone. That's all for now. For The Wine Game, I'm Andrea Emmer Robinson. We'll see you soon. Cheers. We're learning a lot about grape varieties from, of course, Gary and friends, right, who are all wine lovers and, to a degree, wine experts. Less spoken about is the Chenin Blanc grape, and it's become a specialty of South Africa. The center of South African wine country is Cape Town. Right outside the big city, you have all the beautiful hillsides and mountains and stunning vineyardscapes. And then right there, you have the ocean that keeps everything cool. If you can't get there with us, well, we'll pour you a glass on board, and you'll be able to have a little bit of that experience, well, until you make your travel plans. Plan your next wine adventure with Delta Vacations.